YouTube, send a notification then, please and thanks. Cried out. Long time we not do a live though. Think we're gonna do a live look more thing on people. If we not do a live this evening, I'm gonna do a live tomorrow. You wanna know my time. 7:30 thereabout. Is he pre? Up in a them town. Terry, big up yourself. Supersonic. Big up. Um, Daddy Lynch, big up yourself. Dancehall Lord, big up yourself. Alright, so I'm not even gonna waste no time, I go straight into it. Anne Marie Reid, big up. I go straight into it. Now, I notice that a lot of persons are talking about the Damian Crawford interview. Now, some of the people when we talk about the interview, I say, boy, because he might try to score political points, because he might PNP, and because JLP in power and him opposition, so he might oppose. Now, that could be very true. You understand? That could be very true. That argument is not an argument where we can throw it, because we know how politicians are. When one come with one thing, the other one oppose it. That is the nature of politics. You to me, I say, bless upon Mary. That is the nature of politics. So we know that that is very possible. You get me, I say, but we have to analyze the statements that Damian Crawford make. We have to analyze the statements of how everything is being presented. When I hear what I say, I don't see no more message at type, so I just a double check. On up. Nah, yeah, good. Okay, cool. As well, I say, I just go on. So, who watch it over can catch it on, so I just go on. And yeah, bless up favor kid. And I go show the people them something. Seeing a man might hear Branda talk and him say, Branda, defend dancehall show your review show and your defend music, so you have to defend it. No, that's not it. Now, I watch a video this morning with Sir P, right? And in his attempt to I'm sure I said then, for show his points as it relates to why dancehall have influence. Now let me say this. I am not going to categorically say that dancehall has no influence, right? Or dancehall violent music has no influence on any person, right? One, I'm not going to say the violent lyrics have no influence on nobody. Can't say that. In our life, you have to learn to, you see the absolute thing, you have to allow that thing there. Because nobody not perfect and nothing not absolute. Everything relative. Zane, now in a video, I must say, it must influence somebody. Zane, and no matter how small a percentage, it must influence somebody. All right, fine. No problem. Call it said influence some people, right? Follow my reasoning. What is the percentage of people that dancehall influence or violent music influence to do crime? Because here what is my issue? Why is it that we not talk about the greater influencers on crime and violence in our society? Why is it that music are going to be up front and center? Yeah, I understand say this is a review channel and we review music. But what I say is, Dancehall is the most important factor. Alright, Carly say it is not the most important factor. If they are number two, if they are number three, if they are number four, if they have number five, I'm sure violent music is not one of the top five reasons for crime and violence, for the high homicide rate in a Jamaica. I am sure. I'm sure we can find other reasons like drugs, probably scamming, probably political, probably um, gangs, so gang and gang turf war, probably um, domestic affairs. I am sure we can find several other things in the top five that lead to crime and violence in Jamaica. Major things. You can talk about the socio-economic problems. That would be deep. You can talk about our post-colonial roots. There are several things where you can talk about. You understand? Reprisal killings. Big up yourself. You understand? The top five causative agents for crime and violence in Jamaica. Dancehall not in it and violent music in that. I can guarantee you, if you talk to any police officer right now, if you talk to any criminologist right now in the world, they are not going to tell you that music is one of the top five for homicide rate, right? So why is it that we are making videos and we are talk about it and it in the why is it a major conversation? Why we not talk about the other things them? I don't understand. It do in the top five and more likely probably do in the top 10 neither. Now, Pandemian Crawford thing, him show some research, right? Just see one video where Sir P upload a while ago and him talk about a research too, right? Now, from the start of the research, I never watch the result or the rest. But I think I see the research right there. And from the start of the research, this is the first clear research, something like so, which shows that there's a link between. Yeah, dynamic. Look here now. Oi, oi, oi. No bother long text. No bother long text. No bother long text. No bother long text. Me I tell you from now. Link me upon IG. Me in the long text, brother. Link me upon IG. I want to link you. We need to have a discussion upon it live. Me not in the long text, brother. I want somewhere where you can express yourself and people can express themselves and we have a conversation. Come on, forget it. So me now go through it and try if it. Me a talk, you type. That no balance. So I want something balance. So link me upon IG. I'm going to read what you said now. You link me upon IG. A lot of times that I want to see people do this typing. And we have a platform and we have a forum a person can forward upon and express themselves freely. Because that's how we run. So as I say, little more in the 7:30 bells or tomorrow in the 7:30 bells. Link me upon IG, we'll get your particulars and we'll forward. Brother, I'm in that talking and you are type and we are big people. We're there one level now. As I say, link me upon IG. The whole of we have social media and the whole of the in the something there. So why infringing on my right to be while you're expressing? You're changing the argument now, bro. The argument was never that. As what me say, let me see if you are going to link me on IG. You can't tell me what. You're the man, but me can't tell you. So that's something wrong, me I say? I not tell you what to do, me G. That's something wrong. Alright, sorry, me G. Sorry, here. So me that try to set up something. So me don't want to get your points and next man point. I may just get to my points. I not go do the back and forth. Sorry for disrespect. It was not disrespecting. Yeah, man, I subscribe to the thing long time. Actually, I give you a platform for come talk and thing. But anyway, let me get back to what I say. Brother, I want to take things. I can't believe say all that reach this. So. All me I say to the man say is, may I set up something little more, link up. The man I take it personal, I say, I can't tell him what to do and this and that and that. Brother, all me I say to you is that we are going to link up. How great is that for you can forward on a platform and speak and give your 2 cents and we talk. We have a conversation about it on a live. How much other person me link directly and tell him say link me make we have a conversation on my live. Is something bad that? How much person me brother me never link a man yet. Brawling and say link me on IG. Look on the respect when me give the man. I respect the man view when me say yo link me on IG and forward. And make a link up and me take your particulars and we have a conversation upon it. Me prepare if you have a conversation with the man and the man say, me can't tell him man for them look like a disrespect. Sorry, me not take no hear the man but person. Yo, back to me I say. Yo, Jad, Earth set away. Brother, look how life funny. Yo, people, may I tell you the truth, you know. Me I message a man must about 5 minutes a while ago. Anyway, sorry, I give people importance. So probably I shouldn't necessarily because of the ratings I may have as a man, I may ever see comment and things. So may I say I take it further. But what may I say still? Zine, um life. Alright, what may I say still? Zine, we need to talk about the bigger issues. And even if crime and violence is influenced, yeah, big up yourself, Jason Lang. Even if crime and violence is issue. No, hey, Supersonic, I know that, you know. I go focus on my G, but here we go on. May I show you how Earth run now. Seeing? Are the ratings that I have for the man in the comment section, may I say that, you know, Supersonic and other people there, so I never see me link on yet and say, yo, Ray, forward and thing. And thing. So, whatever. Yeah, I say, sir, when I say, up to what I say, because a man might feel like a syrupy, me a address or me a attack or something. That's not what me about, brother. Sometimes I need to understand the level of what people are saying or whatever. All me I say is, me I talk about syrupy, right? And in a broader scale, even the people when me see a comment, me know say syrupy always address the other issues. You understand? Me know that syrupy address the other issues. But me just say for some persons, they make it seem as if dancehall they are the forefront. And in a them discourse, them not put in other things in there. Them just say the dancehall and focus on the dancehall. You get what I say? And I am saying, even if the dancehall influence one or two or three individuals, it is not big enough for we to start to say, let us tackle dancehall or whatever. I don't think so. There are other factors such as corruption. You get a message such as nepotism, where we need to attack, and even the powers that be that talk about the dancehall, them need to clean up them house. As several things we have to do with corruption we can talk about, and those things are not being addressed. Like when last a politician get arrested, all of them scandal, all of them something may come out, and no, me not deflect from the point at hand. All me I say is, if we are going to look at crime and violence in our society, then the discussion cannot start at dancehall. Yes, it might sound away if you hear the lyrics them, and them sound away, but at the end of the day, there are other issues that lead to crime and violence that are way greater, brother. That are way greater. And this are for the people in the media. When this is no war between me and no vlogger. And that I know what me I do. Because God see I knows. Me not depend on that. I just talk about the fact for say there are other issues. Even if you have 10 man there right so and 10 man commit a crime. Right? Or say for example 1,000 man there so and 10 of them commit a crime. What percentage or how much of them man there are going to commit the crime because of violent lyrics? Me know the most. I probably 2 out of them or 3 out of them. But it's a small amount. You get what I say? You get what I say? It's a small amount. I saw them still. Taking some of my comments. Teach them G. Brandon, watch yourself this on the playback. Have a bless. Yeah, big up yourself. People like up the stream. I saw them did ban daggering and said the music was leading to young females astray. Yeah. So what me I say, brother, if you have a conversation about crime and violence, you get what me I say? Me now go out on a limb, never go say that and tell you say, yo, dancehall lyrics and violent lyrics don't affect nobody. Music is powerful still, me not lie. Yeah, brother, music is powerful, brother, but you see, most time when people are reasoning, them reason extreme and them reason absolute. It's just like in the dancehall thing where you dep on YouTube. You get what I say? A man can I may give you an example, me not stray from the point. A man can forward and say him like the artist about certain things him not like. No, it must be absolutely for the man or absolutely against the man. And that is how most people reason. So here a man now. Is either it impact the music or it don't. Is either the music impact them or the music not impact them and none at all. All me I say is, this is my viewpoint on it. Zane, there are greater factors at play than music. You get what I say? And for we, if you talk about music right there, so, no, brother, we have to try again. We have to try again. We have to really try again, brother. And every time you hear the Prime Minister of Jamaica say it or say things like that, him need for do something else, brother. Him need for do something, brother. Something else, brother. That dancehall thing there, stop talking about it. That violent lyrics thing there, you have to remember, before a man sing about the violent lyrics, happen it have to happen first. Zane, as a man said to me a while ago, when I'm charging and him for forward on the live little more, or tomorrow. As him said to me, Zane, and it's a point for really meditate upon. You get what I say? Why is it that we as a people, not just black people, why is it that we love violence? Why we love violence so much? That I want a real question over ask. Because it's not just the music, we literally love violence. We love violence and we love sex. That is why we watch movies with violence and watch movies with sex. It is not about the person who put out the violent lyrics alone. It is about the consumer. It is not about the person who put out the movie alone. We have to look within ourselves and wonder why we are so drawn to violence as well. That is a very important question, and that's one of the things that him said to me. Why is it that we have a culture that love violence so much? Because it's not just the music. At this may I try to show you, it's not just the music of violence in it. A man attack, him a bust blank, lick shot for blank or whatever. Him say something good, him said wicked, this wicked, that wicked. We have a culture where we glorify the rude boy thing and the gangster thing and the bad man thing. The danship thing. And before a youth hear him first gunman song or whatever, him introduced the badness in some way. A school or so forth or so. It's not just the music. We have a culture of violence and sex. As young as a little girl is in the garrison, she a wind up herself. The youth, a little youth, a 5-year-old, 3-year-old, a wine pan a big woman, everybody a video it and a laugh. Them introduce them to sex early, and them introduce them to violence early. Our people are fed on violence and sex right through, and this is not a Jamaica thing. It's a global thing. It's a global thing. The music we play, we're violent, it's because people want to listen to it. And we have to question ourselves before we question the artist is that why is it that some of them songs turn hit song? Or why not the song make people love them so? We not laugh with people. Rise the matic and run them out. Miggle day, me will step in your schema and empty a clip in your girlfriend mold. Why that turn one hit song? And that you need to ask. We think you need to ask why TJ sing that song there and TJ if stop sing that song there. You need to ask why that song the hit. When my father said top shot and no miss, them say me a rights crime. May people eat fish and bread and have a nice time. A people make song hit, you know. So why when my father sing that? Why when Vibes Cartel say me murder people in a broad daylight? If the society was so against violent lyrics and so against violent music, that song they shouldn't hit. Why is it that the society love violence and love sex so much? That is a deep philosophical question where probably none of we can answer. But that is one of the questions that we have to ask. And until you can answer that question, you probably can't point no fingers on the music. Why is it that when a man sing a bad man song, how my father song crossover? How crocodile teeth crossover? How Scarface are one of the baddest show them? How Godfather one of the baddest show them? How is it that the Vibes Cartel put out 10 Badman song and 10 social commentary song? Them probably take 3 of the social commentary and take about 7 of the Badman song them. Why the society take badness and leave social commentary? Why is it that Movado song crossover? Cup and Billboard. If the US was so against it and this violence thing is so wrong, brother, them are the painful and hurtful questions when nobody no want to face. And them questions they we have to ask. We love violence. And we love hear about violence. And we love when marrow fly. And we love when blood spill. Whether no one accept it or not. That's how people love. Them love hear about it in a song. Them love watch it in a show. And you know what the question I always ask too? Why is it that politicians keep talking about the music, but them not talk about artists that might be affiliated with bad men or artists that might be involved in crime? Is it that some of these same politicians are themselves affiliated with bad men and are involved with crime? I have never seen the argument put forward for say the artists them involved in a crime. Or does them lyrics on a focus pan? And there are well-documented cases like Ninja Man and Vibes Cartel were getting incarcerated. But it's like you can't talk about that. Why? Why does the lyrics them not talk about? Why is it that the song was a gunman in she all she like that? Why is it that girl love bad men? Girl love man we bad. Hear the song gunman in she all she like that. Gunman in she all she like that. Why that song they hit? Why that song they play everywhere? If that song they did stupid or that song they never have any meaning or that song they is just a little cartoon song or a song when no make no sense. Why is it that it play? Why is it that girl gyrated? Why is it that girl agreed to it? Gunman in she all she like that. Hear the song tell you? The song is art and art make up of a life. And because gun woman like when gunman and them all make that song they hit. You know why? Because the song relatable. You know why people like Badman song? Because them relatable. Them relatable to what them sip on the news. The first thing we come on primetime news is murders or COVID. Something negative, something bad. Why is it that we look at the negative things our artists put in our music, but we don't look on the negative things that we put on media? When primetime news start the news and start, and 3 men were shot and killed in a drive-by shooting today. So and so. Isn't that introducing negativity? Don't criminals like seeing that as well? Hold on, don't think like criminals sit down and watch the news. Alkaline, put up your hand if you want hype and if you want fame. Put up your hand if you want Doreen Samuels to call your name. I don't think criminals sit down and listen to them something, yeah? But make we get back on point. Why is it that our society loves violence so much? Remember, I know it started, if you go as far back as Rome, them used to have gladiators and them in one ring and then chop up them with and stab them with and kill them with. And people used to dead there, cheer them on, murder on one another, murder on one another. It is a historical fact that persons like violence. People like when blood spill. Them like when blood spill in a show and them like when blood spill in a song. I not tell you say it right, but just tell you say the truth. Humans are violent in nature. And we use violence to survive. We use violence. Remember, violence used for hunting. Violence is used for eating. That is survival. Why for the eat? And violence used for defend territory. And violence used to take over territory. Violence in our history and violence in our society is not just musical. When the Greek them did invade Egypt, when time them did violence is what happened. And that is why when you sing it in a song, it's relatable. And whether or not the dancehall artists them sing it in a song, people just love violence. Me say if tomorrow morning them stop sing every bad man song, people them still go watch bad man movie. And still go listen to bad man rapper song. And still go watch bad man cartoon. Where people are use sword to stab people, or people are use power and are shot people, or people are thumb people, or people are use gun, or people are use arrow. People just violent. If I want big stone, a man I take it and clat a man, all if him never have gun. Next thing no man will say, yo, because a gun. People did violent before guns. What not talk about? I'm gonna say, yo, some of the time you hear some of the music, cause me for one say already say, yo, big man thing. Some of the time we can hear some other song too. And me no encourage no artist to sing just bad man song alone. Me no encourage that. You think of it diverse, cause just like how violence is relatable, suffering relatable too, and being a girl is relatable, and singing to the girls is relatable. Everything I go relatable because the way I sing about in a society. So me saying this no means if sing say you have to build your whole career and sing about dissing man and man for dead and shot in a man face and them something there. But brother, violence is a real thing in our society. It is real and humans love it. We love it. What not talk about? The same man we are talking about the dancer lyrics sound one way. When him done a one bad man show him go watch with him favorite actor, Sylvester Stallone or Russell Crowe or Van Damme. Some of the so-called his baddest historical movies, them having violence, Godfather, violence, Scarface, violence. And a big show them there. Everybody know Godfather, everybody know Scarface. Matrix, violence. Lord of the Rings, violence. What made them win Oscar? What made them win all kind of award if people never like the song them, if the song them never hit, if the show them never hit and people never like it? The Coliseum or the Colosseum or however it is pronounced, in Rome where them used to fight. So listen me man, what we need to do is focus on the greater issues. Focus on the greater issues. Talk about the greater issues that are major contributors to crime and violence in our society. Like when I mentioned the dancehall part and thing and so forth, but too often times now man on paint dancehall in that negative light as if nothing else now gone will influence people. I mean know someone that you not try say. When you just try to say music is an influence. Right, music is an influence and music can influence some, but it is a small percentage. In the grand scheme of things, it probably is negligible. What we need to ask yourself is why we love violence so much. That's a one question. What are we going to do about the corruption in our high places with police and politicians? How serious are we on corruption? If we are going to talk about crime and violence and we are going to talk about them, some that them thing that we need to highlight and talk about. What come first, the chop or the scammers? Brother, of course the animal kingdom violent. Remember, say back in the days to survive, you have to violent, you know. That is why sex and violence is so embedded in a mankind, you know. Because to survive, you have to do the two of them. You have to be violent and you have to have sex. That is how your generation progress. That is how your generation move on. You know come in? No, yeah, them thing that we need. How that? How could that be that? I'm body. Oh, thank God. Yeah, people. So, it you actually do now? If she's there, she already has 1 minute. Don't say yeah, remember. If one miss whatever, say all right. Yeah. Yeah, man, so that's what I said. Them two things there were necessary in our society, and probably that is why it sing about now the music so much now. Probably that is why. Probably that is why. You see me? And we have to look at these issues in a deeper way. It's not just to forward out and say, yeah, man, violent music influence crime and violence, therefore we should cut it out, or we should censor it, or we should stop it. I not say you deal with the situation. Or the man will listen to music and go commit the crime. Look how much things dancehall burn out. Dancehall burn out, rape. Don't have troublemaker, cause I leave the youth, I live it up. Tell them about them. I'm saying that in them and bring it up. You know make we dig it up. I could have never be a bona. How much fun? Even at the time when them there say we are inside violence against homosexuals and things. Gay never did that dead one in our alarming rate in Jamaica when the music they play. All the man must say burn out this and burn out that. You still have people were involved in them thing the same way. So the music never stopped that. All the man them burn out and say rape off it dead and gash them and lie them. Chuck Fender song was hit song. How it never influenced it them for stop. The music have an influence, but so far, and I want to tell you, say it's probably not that far as it relates to violence. Yeah, music can influence trends as it relates to fashion and thing. But because a man can influence my fashion, that don't mean him can influence me if he go kill somebody. Are two different things that, you know. I want everyone to realize. Are two different weight that have, you know. The weight for influence a man for dress, you know, is a lower weight, is a lightweight compared to influence crime, and I don't even realize that. Trap genre has recently come about after a lot of scamming. Brother, see there? Pirate the King, see there? Trap genre has recently come about after a lot of scamming. Brother, a long time, lot of scamming are going on, you know. You know, when you start here about lot of scamming, through the media and through music. Well, music are part of media. The two of them start forward up the same time. But scamming are going a long time. So what you feel say, them chop song you make the youth them a chop? At them song where the man them a sing say scammer them there. As my charge it wait, we should have a real discussion on it. The song about scammer them there, you know, when that did bust, you know. Remember the man said the scammer them there, you know. The man never said the scammer them so forward, you know. I did them the day and the man see what go on and I sing about it in a song, you know. Scammer them there, I did them the dead already, you know. People that scammer money and make, you know. So I don't know why I wanna feel as if say when the man sings a scam. So when I say when him sing scammers they are scamming turn up, I don't even know what is media here. That me I tell you now. The things start get out and America start get involved and them thing there. And media start to document it and talk about it. That time the people might get scammed long time. Scamming I deal with from about 2008, 2009 and probably even before that too. 2007, a long time scamming a go on. When I hear about that song, I went time scamming I get steal out. And millions enough man make out of scamming. So this one I hear about and feel like say, yeah man, I truly see that them come sing about scamming and know it a go on. Brother, I just said it come up front now and some man who never know about it start hear about it. I does that music though. Who never did I hear about it start hear about it now because music are like media. So, brother, I have to check on yourself, brother. Art represent life, brother. I what go on in life people sing about. A society influence music. And society influence music greater than how music influence society. You need to know that. Even if it is that music influence society is not as great in terms of crime as one think. Here a man say, from 2006, my friend that was in scamming. So I never hear no scamming song in 2006. Never hear no scamming song in 2006. Only hear no scamming song in 2006. Only hear no scamming song in 2007. In 2008. In 2009. And them time the scamming are going hard. But here some people Vibes Cartel come sing about big up every scammer. So he might legitimize it and he might spread it and he might do it. Then the people never scam before him sing it. The man just sing what go on. Big up every scammer we make US dollar. Big up, build up the house your mama. That did I go on. That did I go on if you never know. You know what fool the problem? I'm tell you what the problem with enough of we are society people. We are hypocrite. Yes, whenever the artists them sing about the thing them are things we are going long time. But we as a nation, as a people, we are hypocrite. Here we know why am I have to talk about that? Him shouldn't talk about that, him should allow that part there. Why them have to sing about them something there? Them not have to sing about them something there. Them for allow them something there. And that's our problem. Hypocritical. We don't want to hear the truth. So when a cartel say big up every scammer will make US dollar, big up the house your mama. And what did I go on? And them time the scamming not even did violent like after that. Afterwards, scamming and certain things start get violent. But them someday are going a long time on mobile. And them place a long time, your man say from 2006. On the fee, so on the fee said, look at thing now when I hear when 2019 and 2018, a million some man make off of them there now. Them money now we start to make money a chicken feed them and make. Me tell you that. So if you think a cartel make them start make money, a chicken feed them and make compared to what the man them used to make back then. I want to know. Yo, you see in 2009, when man roll come over here, a beer Benz. A 2009 or 8. 2008, a beer Benz and Bima down at that. Sin City me call mobile from them time there. I'm afraid of Mobile. I'm not afraid for talk. Me not like Mobile. Give me town, give me half a tree, give me watch it, give me anyway. Me not like Mobile. When I go to Mobile, the place feel cross, a pure dollars. Smallest a youth, 17, 18, a Benz and Beamer that a push. Mobile no play place. Here we cartel is in 2009 say, alright then, so follow me go tour Mobile. Alright then. You hear him say, popcorn, you stay. Yeah. You see me I say, brother? So brother, at the end of the day, we have to look at the factors and look upon them in a real way, brother. You know, remember the big scammer where did used to give politicians money to run election, both sides too. See there? I really know him still, but I hear, yeah man, maybe a man them, they are scam. You hear there? Yeah man, maybe a man them did a scam from the early mid 2000s. You hear that? Early mid 2000 until about 2004, 2005, 2006 a man say. How much are we there hear about scamming them time there? Brother, the music, all the music though, are highlighted to what go on. The music come like prime time news. If news will come tell us a 10 man dead at Mobile, you can stay as a town and know that the music just make the news just make you know at 7 o'clock. So where you go to ban news? You go ban the news? You listen to RGR and tell us them people are dead in a road accident and them people are dead. Where you go do? Ban the news? I'm gonna be at the first. I go see man a run, can be up on roadside. Stack some money at cheap. Brother, I'm gonna be in a normal place, me G. Remember dollars that, you know. Remember before scamming you have a thing named dollars, you know. And man I sell US dollars, you know. Remember that, you know. Maybe a Sin City in a bad man. I remember you have drugs mixing in that, you know. Remember you have weed mixing in that, you know. Remember you have some place in Iron Shore, you know. Remember I say have some big money popping, you know. When you hear the man say big money popping, maybe you not joke place with money, you know. Some man are waiting them start hear about Moby when Cartel sing about Moby, you know. And then show Moby artist for. Remember say Moby are not play place from long time, you know, brother. Remember that, you know. Let's see town man a go on. Town man, you know, the crime and the badness a sing. But remember, you know, just because no Moby artist never shine through for come singing at the dancer. Cartel was the first and true Cartel go down there and see what go on and him come put it in a song as him always. Cartel always sing about what go on. But prior to that, no artist never mentioned Moby with scamming or rare or whatever. Because them man they don't sing about everything. And since I've late now one time the youth the boss name or X name again. Extreme camera we say scammer them there. I think him one of the first big Moby artists who sing a scamming song and make you know say scammer them there. Me I tell you social them there. Yeah, before that it was Vibes Cartel. You know, True Cartel represent for the whole of Jamaica. So him go sing about it. Him now go wait to survive from Moby come tell you. But the majority of Kingston people and over that side of the world never know about scamming like that for no say boy money I make and dollars and them thing their money I make, brother. But a long time them something they are going. So when you are hearing the music and feel like say, yeah man, a scamming, I turn up the place, and a scamming, I turn up the place long time. Town man, bad man never make no money. Only I make dopey. Town man make their money too, man. You know a thing go. You see me? Town man thing now more come from extortion. So town man thing come from them time the two, you know. More extortion thing. You see me? And take a thing. You see me? And thing. That a town man thing. So businessman there, so you know them have to pay a little thing for feel comfortable. Taxation, that a town man thing. Taxation. You talk about Spanish town and town taxation. You see me? That are all for them criminal networks set up. But Moby thing, a straight money. Exclusive, yeah. That in the name. You get me I say, brother? So the point is this, brother. At the end of the day, if you ever say, boy, you have brother criminals and everything, my G. So the man where I go even look for job, the dancehall artists them must sing about the badness and the badness. You have preacher when a badness too. You have police when a badness too. Oh, because him now come sing it or now come tell no. That's the problem, you know, because the man them a talk at the mouth part, you know. At the mouth, because the man them a sing the lyrics and I hear lyrics. You don't know hear there, in for mind for me not talk, him a talk, him a do, you know. Regular man, Brenda. Not dance. Okay. And told man na jokes too. Weed and kind of something. Told man na every runnings. I just show the overseas thing. Here I going with Mobile. Remember say Mobile kind of tourist place, you know. So you see anything to do with international badness or international crime, Mobile I go more in another one day. Cause the international people them forward there so tourists and them something and renter jet style and every style, green card style, every style. So scamming, dollars, that can be a thing that we are talking about when money are trade and so you are talking about the 90s, late 90s at least, early 2000. That. And still you never have no artist that sing about them thing there from Mobile. The fuck cartel, he said dollars to royalty. Every time we talk about some da la 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 las, da la 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 las, the whole Jamaica one, da la la las, da la la. What you sing for? Funny Gaza, let me tell you why me hustle. Me love exercise, me bank account muscle. You see me? For the new year. But anyway, brother, and I say, where I say, them for sing about badness alone or them something. You see me, G? Music for mix, cause music for relatable, and music for tell about what going on in your country and what going on in society. Just like how your media, your other media outlets them tell you. Your prime time news, the newspaper where you take up. Why is that the newspaper so negative? Because people love violence. People love hear about violence and people love hear about sex. That's why the news talk about violence the first thing. That's why your newspaper talk about violence. And that is why your songs deal with violence and that is why your movies deal with violence. Because you don't love violence. And if them don't go in a one way or the other, and go somewhere else. Look on enough of the YouTube channel them. You know. I be a man I get shot on them something there. That enough of the vlogger them at all. But because I don't love hear about them something, they click it so easy. You don't see enough of the man who used to talk about dancehall or talk about news, you know. You don't see that. Because I prefer I want to tell you the people will prefer to hear the news or hear about the badness in a news form than in a music form. And that you know. Because right now if you come say 3 man get shot at Moby and do a 10-minute video, you get more views than if you go review on Vibes Cartel song. Ask some of my vlogger them we are raking the views. Them check one Terodan. We are raking the views. Them ask him say if him for put say 3 man get shot in Moby, I'm review Cartel song. Which one get more views? History is violence. Of course, history is all about conquest and conquerors. People are conquer Africa, people are conquer Greece, people are conquer. It has always been about that. And therefore the media, the music going to reflect that. So the greater influence then is from society that influence where you put in your song. And that are the greater influence, you know. The big greater than sign of this, you know, the society will influence the music. So don't think it equal or think it about both ways and say, yeah man. Moving. You see the thumbnail now. Alright. You know see how the thumbnail them look. When them show a man a chap man, you see beer blood upon thumbnail and all kind of stuff. Not just like the movie where you watch man, yo, where they may watch a cartoon named Invincible. And the amount of blood me see in that. That not even in a show. And some of the anime cartoon them a beer blood. And that the people them love see, brother. And it's a great majority of the people them love see too. May I tell you. See Passion of the Christ, Pre-Passion of the Christ, one of the most controversial Jesus movie. And it's one of the most highlighted Jesus movie. You know why? Because of the blood and the gore. Moving. Yeah, tell him by. Tell him by, man. Enough time that's him know. The blood and the gore. Because of the blood and the gore. That is why them love it. Because of the blood and the goal. Yeah. Yeah, but I'm not even say hungry to, the 2021. At the end of the day, if a man a pre-vlogging as him job, that's why I tell you come down to economics. And not like me, we say, boy, I love music, and I come talk about music and things and so forth and so come. I love it. You gotta have a man where forward where him and say, yeah, hear me, this can make me some US dollars and I make me some dollars. So if him realize say when him talk about news and who kill who and who shot who, him get a heap of views, therefore him make a heap of money. Come. So now it him a go talk about me G. Come. So you can't fault him on that. Cause him have him family for feed and him have him money for make. You can't fault him on that. You see me? Of course, sex too. A damn thing they sell, brother. And that's why I am so shocked when I see people stick out and dance like say, no other entity, no other music, no other movie, no other form of media focuses on violence or sex. Come on, one at all. That is why it sells. Black people not strange, Black people not strange, The man who in a white America, if him not listen to violent music, him a watch violent movie. So the violent movie influence him to go kill people. Look on Hollywood. Look on the amount of violent movies that Hollywood put out and what other people put out. Come on, man. No deal with the thing proper, man. Think about the horror movies, them. Thank you. Like Chucky and Jason, when man a chop off it and blood that run on them. So them they not no influence. One of the things say, people decipher and say, nah, man, that's a movie, man. So that can't influence you. Lyrics are more influence it, not movie. I'm not talking about, brother. I want to know the impact of visuals, audio visual, in comparison to those audio alone. When you see a man, it come off and you see the blood that run on him, something, you see a man and laugh and say, ha ha ha. No, man. Brother. Brando, so your opinion, you don't think that music will make some low IQ man do violence? I believe that the men with low IQ would do violence regardless of the music. Because in addition to the low IQ, their moral standards might low and they might poor, and there are other influences will affect them, will lead them to crime and violence. And it's not an IQ thing too, Because when I remember say some of the brightest people involved in a violence thing. And that may I try to tell you, It's not just that, Remember say yeah, people bright when a badness too, So never want to feel like I don't people in a badness, alone, Anybody can in a badness because there are several factors I may try to show that can affect why a man might go violent behavior. Several. And chief of which is not music, brother. Remember, you have some man who are done, you have some man who are ear leader, and you have some big top people, where other millions of people for dead, And on a low IQ, them smart, them brilliant. People involved in a crime and violence who brilliant and a low IQ. And on a music tell themselves for doing that. See, you have show come on name heist, money heist. So I don't feel like them show they can influence people say if you go rob bank. No. Oh, nobody never, everybody, yo, that show you bad, I'm never hear nobody come say, see the money I show you, I don't like it. I'm never see no video I make. I'm never hear the Prime Minister talk some money I and stop show that. I can influence people for rob bank. Brother, we too hypocritical, brother. And we accept things from other regions of the world. And when time we do it, we want to talk about it and bring it down and cuss it. That me notice you do it. Of course, you're a whole heap of intelligent bad man. Of course, you're a whole heap of intelligent bad man. Matter of fact, for survive in a badness, you have intelligent too. Try to know that. And your brain, if you click, I hope nothing say a man being intelligent. I have just do it CXC, and go a big school and go a campaign and go a KC, have tertiary level education, you know. You have some man with there so right now we in a badness where them IQ up. Street smart, the way them do some crime, me I wonder, I work in a man them here, them man if they university I teach. Not even I go university, I teach. The way them do some crime and get away with some crime. Sometimes me sit down and hear some average youth hold some reasoning, brother. And I talk about doing things. I one thing do with them, you know, if you do the wrong, them IQ up for that, you know. That's why I try to tell you, say, it's like the people in brain always say, you see, if you do the wrongs, them IQ up. Them know if you get away with something and can somebody and whatever. Brother, our culture, brother, we have that little canning culture there. Even the scamming thing on that talk about. The story them wanna tell about Nancy from a little opinion. And Nancy is a scammer, you know. The only one of the only story them where we get taught were indigenous to Jamaica. A matter of fact, not even indigenous to Jamaica, because Anansi is supposed to come from West Africa, I think. West Africa. You understand? And the man a scammer, Anansi a scammer. Scam Anansi scam people. They are the animal them. Small as you see him is. And what you think that story they are teaching? That story is a representation of we as black people, you know. Or we as Jamaicans, you know. We might small and we might little, and the other people might have more power and think down with, but we can use the brain and go around them. And that story they are teaching, you know. That story they are teaching, you know. Because Nancy is a spider and Nancy a cannot goat and sheep and bull and lion and all kind of. That the story I teach you say as small as it is, you little but we tell her, we little but we can do great things. Small axe fall big tree. So them things that we've been taught, it in our DNA. The little go round thing and the little sam fight thing and the little tree car thing, it in our culture, brother. Even the corruption and them something that in our culture at all levels. You understand? Culture and mindset problem. Thank you. And culture and mindset no easy to change, brother. So this thing where a man go say music, brother, the culture and the mindset there, that's why it come out in the music. A youth to grow up in a garrison community and see badness and hear about badness story and see brethren dead and hear about man with dead. He might sing say, when the rifle them lift up and boy and run up and down, cause that he see. And the society influence him. When he must say girl a wine and girl a broke out, and when he go party and see girl a wine and girl a broke out, or when he see people in the community a wine and a broke out, a society influence the music. And society have a greater influence on the music than the music. I remember me telling them, I telling them say music not influence people, none at all. Music can influence emotion. Music, when you hear music, you can feel angry, you can feel upset. You understand? But what is the probability? What is the probability of making 10,000 people listen to music? What percentage of those persons that listen to music are going to commit one crime? If me get 10,000 people right now, I make them listen to some Vibes Cartel for 24 hours or one day. What percentage I make them listen to? I make them listen to Vibes Cartel. If you do a research with 10,000 people, make them listen to some Vibes Cartel and some Movado for 3 hours every day and follow them for them life for the next, say, 10 years. What percentage of them people only really think they are going to commit crime because of Movada and Vibes Cartel? Brother, the situation where them go through, I want to tell you say deeper the genetic makeup of that person. You have certain, no, they will tell you say you have certain genes that predisposes you to violence or to violent behaviors. You understand? It's in your blood, it's in your DNA. You're socialized to love violence, you're socialized to love badness. And yes, a part of that socialization is the music, because you hear the music, but there are other factors as well, and other factors that are greater than the music. And that way I say, no. So me now come out here and tell us that music now have no influence, none at all. Me sure music might have a small influence or a minuscule influence, but that's what, 2%? 1%? Less than 1%? As me make a post where they and say, right? Some of the top countries them in a 2000 and 2001, we have the highest murder rate, the highest homicide rate. Brother, Honduras, Mexico and them places. What kind of music Mexico and Honduras listen to? Now the social framework where they make the violence go on, now the cocaine and the gangsterism and the cult and the corruption and them thing they make the war them go on in Mexico and Nicaragua, you know. And Honduras, you know. As somebody people them singing about for dance and happiness and relationships. So all the dance and the relationship music now affect people. I mean, something wrong with black people. So what we need to have a study then for show the influence on black people versus influence on other persons. Bro, that sounds racist as hell. Yeah, what's up, man? No, go on. Come on, back. Anyway, peeps, this is just a kickstart the discussion. Look more we have a panel discussion and thing. So that's gonna be the real thing. We just have kickstart something you know right now. So join me about 7:30, 7:45 where I kick off the conversation. You see me? We just have all a vibe right now. The real thing I forward later. Trust me. Cause I have a bridging where I roll through where him have whole heap of knowledge and him opinion solid on this. You see me? And him have facts to present and proper reason. Just hold on. I'm just stay tuned. 7:30, between 7:30 to 7:45. Tune in a little more. If I know a little more, I'm going to tell you no. And it's going to be Thursday. But just tune in and look out. Just stay tuned to your notification on your phone and listen out. You see me? We just a kickstart and do a little thing right now. Mexico, me live. And trust me, I know the music. Yeah. What kind of music there in Mexico? Dancehall lover. Yeah, bless up and big up on yourself, people. So I'll make a run here now. Look up more. I want to join the panel discussion. Yeah, man. Just link up, little more, man. Just link up, man.